Together. Yung nga, no, when he used to play for Terra Firma, we know that he reads so half that basketball a lot of times. He was able to adjust slowly before making a name for himself dito sa heavily loaded SMB lineup. He was really solid against Meralco with scoring 19 points. That's really huge for a CJ Peros because he attracts a lot of defense.
Dati nang naging scoring champion yan dito sa PBA. Right now, he is doing what he can just to help his team. Lalong-lalo na tonight, mabigat ang kanilang kalaban. Etong Converge Fiberxers coming off their first defeat.
That was a sorry loss for Converge. They will nick and tack against TNT, but TNT was able to pull off during the fourth quarter because a lot of players of Converge, especially Jeron Teng, struggled a bit dito sa game na to because coming into before that game, he was averaging 15 points a game, but dito nga sa game nila against Talking Tex, TNT, or he was able to be, he struggled a bit on offense.
Etong Converge ni Coach Alden Ayo looking to bounce back in a big way tonight. Dahil nga naman, they want to keep in touch with the leaders. Miguel nga, right on top. Parang Ginebra following them at 3-0. Fight for nasa third place naman or fourth place. Etong Converge. Etong import nila. Coach Lopez, aba, explosivo din naman. Kulang-kulang 50 ang ipinus nito nung nakaraan.
What's good about Jamal Franklin is you know that he could score in the 40s to even 50s. But isa sa mga gift niya is he's an able passer. Kaya nga naman kita natin sometimes he gets really frustrated when his teammates wasn't able to get those assists because right now he averaged 47 against Talking Tex, 14 rebounds, 7 assists. Marami pa dong assist na nasayang. That's why he really is focusing so much on that assist part because he wants to be a well-rounded import.
And it wasn't just a fluke. He is averaging 9.3 assists per game. Bumaba na nga ng konti yun dahil dun sa 7 nung nakaraan. Tignan natin kung ganyan pa rin ang ilaro ni Franklin sa kanyang pagtapat kay Clark and the rest of the San Miguel Beermen. At pinagkwento mo naman yung local lineup netong Converge. One guy stands out. He has been steady. He has been there game in, game out. Talk about Maverick Ahamisi.
Maverick Ahamisi is a man on a mission. Start pa lang ng conference natin, Magu, you could really notice na talagang he's really focused on helping his team really emerge in this conference. Why? Because he's super aggressive attacking the basket together with 8 rebounds and 4 assists and 3 steals. Kaya napakalaking bagay yun at I'm sure kakailanganin ito ng koponan ni Coach Alden Ayo.
So ang Converge looking to bounce back here. It'll be a test of character how they actually respond, especially against a powerhouse like this, Coach.
Yeah, that's gonna be a test of character para sa koponan ng Converge because after TNT, ito namang SMB ang kanilang makakalaban. So ito yung mga teams that they know that they will end up playing if they want to go further sa ating koponan because these are the teams that most likely they will play in the playoffs.
Tandaan natin nung nakaraang konferensya rin, nagtapat na to sa playoffs kung saan San Miguel was technically the lower seed, the 5th seed. They swept. Etong Converge as the 4th seed in that best of 3. Tingnan natin kung yung Converge ay makabawi dito? Or can San Miguel continue their mastery over Converge?
Protagonist. First from your San Miguel Beermen. Starting in guard from Naga City, number 0, Simon and Cecil. The other guard from Bautista, Pangasinan, number 77, CJ Perez. And forward is the Beermen's import, number 23, Cam Clark. Also at forward from Ilocos Sur, number 13, Marcio Lassiter. And at center from Pinamongahan, Cebu, number 15, Junmar Fajardo. Head coach of the Beermen is George Gallen. And now let's meet the starting five of your Converge Fiberxers. Starting at forward from Muntinlupa City, number 16, Kevin Raja. Also at forward is the Fiberxers import, number 19, Jamal Franklin. At center from Basut, Camarines Norte, number 15, Justin Arana. At guard from Dumaguete City, number 12, Alex Stockton. And also at guard from New Manila, number 21, Jerome Tang. Head coach of Converge is Aldin Ayo. Team officials.
So for the 6th consecutive game, and Coach George Gallant will be starting with the same unit. Raindrop, White Fixit, sa kabila naman we see Arana back in that starting unit. That's going to be his 3rd start para kay Coach Aldin Ayo as he faces off against Junmar Fajardo.
As we watched their last game against TNT, itong si Justin Arana was he suffered that sprained ankle. So let's see now because he's gonna be up against Junmar Fajardo.
Jumping it up front and center is Arana and Cam Clark from San Miguel Beermen. Ball is up and in play. Tip-off is brought to us by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Tandaan po natin ang ating conference format. Only the top 8 teams will make it through to the quarterfinal round, but unlike the previous 2 conferences, top 4 will be twice to beat by 5, 6, 7, 8. Hindi po top 2 lang ha, tapos best 3, best of 3 na. Ngayon po, lahat twice to beat.
That's why it's so important na makakreate ka agad ng momentum at early on because you want to have that opportunity to have that twice to beat advantage coming into the playoffs.
San Miguel goes to Lassiter to open up the scoring here.
You know, Mago, this has always been the challenge to be up against San Miguel Beer because there's so much firepower all over the floor. That's why you have to pick your poison. Junmar created that opportunity for Marcio to have that layup off of that play.
Bakal trying his hand. Chito sa Converge. So Stockton regular starter yan while si Bakal is making his 4th start as Marcio. Miss on that. Para dito sa Converge, felt the contact, threw it up. That'll be 3 shots para dito kay Jamal.
You'll notice dito kay Jamal Franklin seeing that signs of frustration kasi sayang na naman yung basket dito kay Geronteng, but transition-wise, he knows it that he's a threat and he's gonna attack the guy.
Nararamdaman niyo, rumich ang kagad si Clark kahit di pa siya nariswala. This is gonna be 3 shots nga para kay Franklin as we can talk about.
And you mentioned about Stockton leading the starting forte for Coach Aldin Ayo. What Converge is missing is itong si Adjun Delesio. Because we know what Adjun could do. He could be a solid backup for Stockton.
He's only played, talk about Delesio, 1 game so far, scored 14 points, pulled down 3 rebounds and then dished out 3 times. Alam naman natin, tiwalang-tiwala si Coach Aldin. Dito kay Aldin.
Matagal niya na itong kasama. So, he knows, they know each other, they know how to work together. Kaya ang laking bagay ito. And Stockton is really going to be important because the game against Top and TNT, he fouled out early in that 4th quarter. Kaya naman nahirapan itong Converge to recover and eventually losing to TNT.
Speaking of matagal na magkasama, bago po mag-jump ball, lumapit dito sa amin si CJ Perez. At tuwan-tuwa siya dahil naka-spooting daw yung dati niyang coach.
sinabi ko naman sa kanya, as long as he could make those threes, magiging masaya si Daddy. So far, he missed that. But we know what CJ Perez could do in this season.
Marshall backs this one up. Shot clock is at 3. Here comes CJ. Right on cue, Coach Lobex.
Again, you love the way that CJ Perez, he was aware that the shot clock was up, kaya naman he squared up his man at nagkaroon ng gap. That's why he was able to connect on the three.
Another stop by the Beermen. CJ again. Nagpalitrato pa bago inilagay yung layup.
You gotta love the way Simon and Season knew that CJ Perez was on his left side. He was able to fake to the right and see CJ Perez for that beautiful layup.
7-3 start para dito sa Manang Bola. Jeron gustong sagasaan sa CJ. Jeron forces it up and out. Clark ang huhugot ng rebound. Marshall goes cross court. Abay, wala pa siya doon. Binigay na yung pasa. Beermen end up popping it up.
That was a good defense by Justin Arana, holding his ground against Jumar Fajardo. We see the CJ Perez 3 points and the CJ Perez finishing off in this transition.
Barely 2.5 into the contest. Wala pang field goal dito. Ang Converge. Rakal looking to provide. Gives it up to Frank. Jamal having trouble with Cam. Trying to shoot the guys in white. Franklin from deep. Punches it through.
That was a solid attack coming from Franklin. He has to shake and bake against Tito kay Clark. It's able for him to get that advantage. And a turnover para sa kuha ng SMB.
All 6 Converge points courtesy of their import. I love the tone he's trying to set here. A 3-pointer plus those 3 free throws from early on. Nakakuha pa nga sila ng turnover sa San Miguel. Arana is back on. They swing it to Stockton. Doesn't work. Clark shovels a pass to Enciso on the run. Stop and pop. 3-pointer on the way. Doesn't work. Franklin secures the board. Stockton in trouble. Gives it up to his import. Jamal back to Alec. Two-man game on Converge. Stockton, sinali ito si Rakal. Gotta love the inside-out attack here, Coach Lopex. Tapos sa rebound play, nahuli yan ang foul.
There's a lot,
Si Arana.
there's a lot of activities coming from the players on the journey, moving the ball around, attacking the basket, being patient with their execution with Jalan na hindi nakakonvert at may foul pa. Ito si Justin Arana.
Pero si Arana must have been tossing and turning last night. Going to bed dahil masusukat na naman niya sarili niya kontra kay Abay. Naman natin, yung professor nila, isa. Dani ay dati nagturo kay Abay. Ngayon si Arana na estudyante.
This is the best opportunity for Justin Arana to gauge his play. Not only on offense but also on defense because yun nga sinabi mo kanina mag-move. Ito yung barometer ng big man. Hindi lang siguro dito sa atin sa Pilipinas but all over Asia because we know what Jumar Fajardo could do in the table.
Yung mga import excited pag makakapatan si Brownlee na titignan lang nila where they are at this point of their career. Ito mga young big man naman natin, yan ang tinitignan. Ito si Junmar, nag-practice nga lang si Abay sa pagkakataon niya. Stockton tumalon. Huli ka ni Marshall. Abay na una para pass from Enciso. It's gonna be a foul on Rakal.
I would love to see itong Jumar Fajardo finishing on transition. Kanina na nag-finish siya doon but this time he's gonna make sure that he's gonna go to the free throw line.
Jumar Fajardo, a quiet last 2 games para sa kanya. And ang problema niya, yung free throws, only 61% on the tournament so far. He's averaging close to 14 points, more than 12 rebounds, and close to a block and a half per outing.
For a big man like Jumar Fajardo, I think he's one of the guys that's really been dominating the paint. Tama ka doon mag-group. He's really been struggling sa free throw line for the past few games that he's played.
Last 2 games, medyo tahimik at si Abay. Silang dalawa ni Scotty. Before this Governor's Cup started, ang sinasabing paborito na in the race for the MVP. Can Junmar reclaim the throne? Can Scotty go back-to-back? Pero pareho sila silent operators daw. Hindi kasing dominante as conferences in the past. Pero nandun pa rin yung mga numero.
Yeah, what we've noticed dito kay Jumar during the last conference, tama ka doon, right on their first game pa lang, I would remember that he's really a man on a mission.
in. This time, sinigurado ni Clark. Nasa kanila na ang possession. Marshall out to Hezi. That's a 5-point lead para sa SMB.
You have to pick your poison if you're Converge on that game because Bulma is attacking the basket and seeking off your man. That's why Marshall was able to attack quietly on that transition.
Along with a big block on Fabry. Sa kasama na natin.
Must have a mix DJs.
Para dito sa Converge. Sa ng tao, Coach Alvin Ayon. He fresh legs on the floor. CJ doesn't care though. He sneaks that one through. San Miguel racing off to a 7-point lead, 13-6. Converge will ask for his timeout. That's how we get out. Honda, favorite motorcycle of the PBA.
Domino effect ng lapses. Yan ang iniiwasan ni Coach Alden Ayo. Sabi nga niya kung experience lang daw ang pag-uusapan, hindi lang sa players, pati daw sa kanya as a coach, malayo daw ang SMB. Individual decision-making about the little things, yan daw ang isa sa mga kailangan i-improve ng kanyang players. Pero the good thing about this young team, they embrace the underdog mentality. At slowly but surely, kalaban man daw ang oras na tututunan nila to adjust to the situation and meet each other halfway. Gentlemen?
You gotta love that humility coming out of Coach Alden Ayo. This guy has won on the NCAA stage, in the UAAP stage, and he has made waves here on the PBA stage. Pero alam na niya, nakaraan yung na-conference, na-sweep siya ng SMU. There's a lot more to work on.
Yeah, that's an opportunity always to play against one of the winning coaches here. Not only
Remix. Cecil, though, couldn't deliver the long ball under 6 now remaining in the first. Franklin trying to extricate himself between two defenders. Oh! That was a filthy move! Mula dito kay Jamal.
Jamal Franklin, seeing a lot of defense in front of him, was able to pull off that attack.
Move of the game natin yan. Nahatid sa atin ng Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Talking about Franklin right now, a known scorer, nakita natin his slice and you saw Jomar there. That's why he opted for a floater and now being rewarded in his free throw range.
Behind the back between two defenders. How tough was that?
It was a split also, you know, that was a good attack and he was really aware of what's happening in front of him, that was able to make those kind of baskets.
9 points in the game para dito kay Jamal Franklin. 9 of the 12 ng game. 15-12, tatlo abante ng San Miguel. There's the double team again. This time, aatakin ni Incision. His pass almost taken away. Nice touch back to Clark.
This is what we're talking about, Cam Clark, a recipient of those extra passes, being patient, making sure that when he gets the opportunity mag-move, he's gonna make sure he's gonna convert for that. That's why the 26 point was silent, kagaya na sinasabi mo nga.
Sakit sa ulo din tong conversion. Tama, ngayon lang tayo makaka-replay. Hindi ka maka-replay, hindi ka maka-honey shot doon sa kung sino nakashoot dahil itatakbo nila bola, pinahihirapan yung si Derek eh.
That's why it's really hard to scout itong Converge because they would make sure after a basket, they would attack.
Usually yan, pagka-miss, takbo. Pagka-basket, usually relax, pero sa kanila iba eh, no?
Na high-octane offense, that's what we're talking about. That's why they are one of the leading scorers dito sa ating liga right now, averaging 120 plus points per game.
Tignan mo naman yung mga total nila. Panalo sa Northport, 122-92. Panalo sa Terra Firma, 130-115. Panalo sa Magnolia, 111-109. Panalo sa Radio Shine, 112-98. At kahit nung natalo sa TNT, 120-28-122.
That's why it's really hard to relax on this team. Kailangan dito, aware ka. You don't want to celebrate if you make a big shot because while you're celebrating, umaatake